When you go to twitter.com, on the right-hand side of the page, you'll see some blank spaces under the header New to Twitter, Sign Up. You can type into a space by first moving the pointer over it and clicking, and sometimes you can also press the Tab key to move to the next blank space. But when in doubt, you can always click. We could do a whole tutorial just about passwords. Just make sure that the password you choose is at least 8 characters, with a mixture of letters, numbers, and preferably punctuation marks too. It absolutely should not be a word or an obvious phrase or a number that's meaningful to you, like a significant date in your life. When you click the Sign Up button, you'll go to a screen to confirm your information, and you have the option there to pick a unique username. Then click Create My Account, and Twitter will now walk you through adding some names to follow. First 5 organizations, then 5 celebrities, and finally 5 individuals. It won't let you go forward until you've done this, and it's a good opportunity to start following some people. Finally, you click Upload Image and select a photo to use as your profile picture. Then upload the image, click Done. Twitter will send you an email. When you get that email, click the Confirm button, and that's it. You're all set up. In Twitter, there's no difference between a personal and a business account. If you do create a separate Twitter identity for your church, you'll want to do a couple of things. You'll want to make sure that the username makes sense and that it's easily rememberable. And you'll want to decide what voice you want the Twitter feed to have. Just as with emails, when an institution is behind it, you can choose to have either an institutional voice where everything is an announcement from the church, or a personal voice where everything is coming from an individual that's a known entity, the pastor or the director of communications. Or you can do a hybrid of the two where within one stream you just mix announcements and personal messages. You should just decide which approach you're going to use and be consistent with it. The biggest difference with Twitter is that tweets can only be 140 characters long. That's just 10 or 20 words. It takes some thought to say what you need to say in such a handful of words. It's similar to good headline writing. To save characters, Twitter users borrow slang, style, and abbreviations from text messaging and add some more, so that tweets can end up looking like another language. But you don't need to use the slang, though it will help you fit a lot more information into those 140 characters. Retweeting is taking someone else's post and sharing it with your followers. This is one of the most powerful features in Twitter. If you tweet something that one of your followers finds particularly interesting and worth sharing, and they retweet it, they are then sharing it with all of their followers. A hashtag is the hash or number sign followed by a word or phrase with no spaces, used to tag or categorize tweets. They're often used with conferences and other events and with trending topics, so that all the posts about a subject can be grouped and followed together. For example, if all the attendees at a Synod assembly added the same hashtag to tweets that they did about the event, then by searching by that hashtag, anybody could follow all the tweets coming out of the assembly, whether they were posted by someone they follow or not. You can also ride the popularity of a hashtag. If there's a trending topic and it makes sense, you could tweet something on that topic and include the hashtag, which will include your tweet in that conversation for everybody who's following it. There are 2 very special popular hashtags worth knowing about. On Thursdays, users all over the internet tweet pictures and other things from their pasts with the hashtag TBT, for Throwback Thursday. You could share something from the history of your congregation, for example. And on Fridays, you can recommend to your followers others to follow on Twitter by listing those Twitter names with the hashtag FF for Follow Friday. There really isn't that much more to Twitter, but we haven't covered everything. Now it's your turn to explore and try things. Your account is already active, so you can tweet and you can find other friends and institutions to follow. And there's a series of other instructional videos, including one about setting up a Facebook account, plus other resources and event information at the website listed here.